Evantic here, and today I want to talk about the concept of elevators in Grounded. I have actually tried to figure this out on my own, so to see if I come up with a new and innovative concept, but I eventually gave in and started searching for tutorial videos on YouTube. All of them have a few common elements, but none of them have everything in one place. So this video is kind of my answer to all the problems with the elevators being built by most content creators. First, let me answer the question, why would you want to build an elevator in Grounded? And that is a very good question because new players might not know. And eventually, while playing Grounded, you will unlock zip lines, and zip lines will allow you to travel to any place on the map as long as the starting position is higher than the end point of a zip line, and the zip line cannot be obstructed by any object in the game. Alright, so enough of the talking. All you have to do to use this elevator is walk up, press yourself against the wall, and here we go. It launches us to the top of the elevator. We have the single zipline I have built, and I built it for demonstration purposes. We are obviously in creative mode. You will be building this in survival games probably. Small tip, most of you probably know this already, but if you're new to the game, I recommend that you get a dandelion tuft, just in case you fall off this structure. The dandelion tuft will work as a parachute, allowing you to safely glide down to the bottom without hurting your character. We're starting off with a pebblet foundation and just place 3 of them next to each other like this. If you like my content, remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon so you get notified about future uploads. Next thing we're gonna use is a triangle scaffolding, and this solves most of the issues I had with different builds of an elevator. So the issue was, if you wanted to make it in a room one by one, it usually glitched out and you couldn't place the bounce webs because there was always a notification that you couldn't place it here because there's something in the way obstructing the construction. Second thing that solves most of the issues of building elevators in this game is placing triangle floors instead of normal grass floors. So you can see that a pattern is emerging, so you just place 3 triangle scaffoldings and 1 triangle floor per each segment. And the last thing we're going to place is a grass wall, and this solves one of the most annoying issues with elevators in this game. And that is that most other elevators, if you approach them in the wrong angle or do something during the bounce up process, it will just throw you in a random direction. So this build just solves the issue. You don't have to practice using this elevator, you just walk up to it and it works each time consistently. And the last element of this pattern is the bounce web. Bounce web has sides to it, so if you pick it, you can see that it has a different shape for each side. And there's one side in particular that is straightened out. You have to find that side and place that side facing the grass wall you just placed. Once you align it just right, you have to place it as close to this wall as possible. I always check my work, and as you can see, it works perfectly. So all we have to do now is continue building upwards. So why does this actually work? Well, the bounce web object that you place in game is actually smaller than the interactive bounce surface of it. So in simple terms, the bounce web does clip through the grass wall. Let's finish this section by building 2 more grass walls on top of each other. And you have to pay attention on which side you choose the wall to be placed. So it has an outer side and an inner side, and it doesn't really matter how you started it. You just have to continue by facing it in the same direction. It was getting kind of dark, so I waited until daytime to continue with the building process. Let me continue and show you some of the problems you might run into. First, let me show you what happens if you place the bounce web before anything else. So let's place it exactly as I would normally, so the most flat side facing to the wall, like so. Now, If we continue building the grass wall, one of two things will happen. Either this will work and the triangle scaffolding will not be able to be placed, or vice versa. The triangle scaffolding will be allowed to be placed, but the grass wall in front will not work. Okay, so this has worked. So let's find the triangle scaffolding. It's somewhere over here. And as you can see, right when I try to build it, it does not work. So let me just delete this. And this is the most common problem with most builds, but this build is superior because once you place the triangle scaffoldings and the grass walls, you will be always allowed to place the bounce web. Unlike in some builds where even though you do everything correctly in order, the game just sometimes does not allow that to happen no matter what you do. And then you have to end up rebuilding the whole tower all over again. And as you can see, it works perfectly, so all you have to do now is continue to build this tower as tall as you want. Just remember to repeat a bounce web for every 3 sections. Okay, so this will get kind of repetitive, so let me speed this footage up for you. Once you're satisfied with the height, you're going to have to build a platform, and you can build whatever platform you like. I like to build my platform from stem walls and from stem floors. And for some reason, I just like the aesthetic of having a half wall at the end, so I know visually that the jump is ending. I also place a half stem wall, and then I top it off with a stem floor. And I just need to find the stem floor. Oh yeah, they're at the top of the list. I just forgot about it. Now just jump up here and place this last piece. Let's jump down and let me show you how to use this actually. You will have to place yourself between the third and the fourth piece of grass on this wall. I mean the third and the fourth counting from left to right. Thanks a lot for watching till the end. If you like my content, remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon so you will get notified about my future videos. This is Avantech signing off and I'll bug you later.